To Maddie for your support from Northern Ireland. Maddie from Northern Ireland for your support, much appreciated. Carbon Free
like
TV says toss of a coin test.
I feel like that didn't really taste like anything, but it smells good.
Free TV for your support.
When you hit Bookman, you be like.
Thank you also for the Super Hearts, Hannah, Misha, Peter NL, Stu Shepard, AC, Devon, CBS, Darcy Hayford, Dev H, Chris, another one, Maddie, Dr. Ho, Katie Beth, JP501. And thank you for the Facebook stars very much.
It's still early, kind of, right? No?
Francis Provado, McTire.
Yo, it's
the light start of it.
Thank you. 6:30 and we
Kevin
eat at like
Stevenson,
8
Chris
o'clock.
Mercadante.
You want to go grab
Joseph
one out
Webb,
of the
Christina
freezer?
Where are
MZ,
they?
Amy
In the
Thompson.
freezer downstairs? Deep freezer?
3 stories down.
All right, President Trump has not yet, he's going to speak at some.
Yeah.
We will go back when President Trump starts speaking. Hey, another thing I wanted to show you, real quick, in case you didn't hear. 44 Texas students out of about 70 have now gotten coronavirus after taking a spring break trip a couple of weeks ago to Mexico. This group of about 70 students from Texas Austin went to Mexico. Just 2 weeks ago they went on this trip, 2 weeks ago. Now 44 of them have coronavirus. That's from the New York Times. 44 of 70. The Austin outbreak is the latest to result from a group of college students who ignored social distancing guidelines, went on traditional spring break trips, and have now tested positive for the coronavirus. Many of them appeared to be under the mistaken impression that young people are not as likely to get the coronavirus as older people are. Now, they're less likely to get serious symptoms. The problem is they can then give it to other people. Hey, thank you, Joseph Cross, for your support, Joseph Cross. Thank you. And thanks for thanking the mods. All right, so talked about that. We talked about that. We are waiting for President Trump to return. Oh, HMB sent me this, another update from King County, Washington, 11 new deaths and 175 new cases just announced by King County, Washington. Condolences to the families of everybody who died. Not good. Oh, I didn't see this either. I missed this. HMB sent me this. Now it's up to 750. Mike Saccone is keeping track of hospital employees in Massachusetts who tested positive. It includes both clinical and non-clinical roles. Oh, hold on a second. Let me just see. President Trump is going back to speak, so we'll cover that more in a second. But President Trump is about to speak again. Oh, no. He was going to, and then Peter Navarro's back. So we'll go back there. We'll go back to President Trump shortly. But Peter Navarro speaking again. Yeah, so this is pretty bad. Now this includes both workers who are helping to treat patients and other workers, but 151 workers at Mass General Hospital, 140 at Brigham and Women's, and on and on and on. This is not everybody in Massachusetts who's sick. This is just from certain places. Now this isn't even it's not even all the hospital workers who are sick. He's just aggregating information from some different hospitals.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's not drawn to scale.
I wonder what that is in other states. I haven't really seen these updates from other states.
That's how you know things on camera are not drawn to scale.
My hope for us is the 44 Spring Breakers brought it back to the
Update:
campus.
more than 750 hospital employees in Massachusetts have tested positive for COVID-19.
Of course they
Hey,
had
thank you,
that
Carol
announcement.
Monteverdi, for your support.
And this is
Carol.
what's gonna go crazy,
I
cause
appreciate Carol, thank you.
that's what's gonna like drop our healthcare system when the workers can't work, and when the people who know how to give the shots. And
So
take
I
the
just
blood and do
wonder
the
what
blood
these
pressure,
numbers
no,
are in
that's
other
the point.
states and
They
other
can't come
cities,
to
and I
work,
do
like,
not
that's
know.
when shit is gonna really get real bad. And you know what's fucked up, yo?
What?
A few months ago, we gave a CPR class.
Yeah, you took it?
I had to get a food bank delivery that morning,
It's so good to have that.
and I
wish
came
had
in
that.
30 minutes late, but they said you can't miss any of the class. You
can't.
have to be there from the very beginning. I'm like, yo, it's just 30 minutes. It's like, yo, we can't start it over. You can't miss none of the information. And I was like, fuck. And I
Well,
wanted
you can
to-
always do that though. The Red Cross always gives that for free.
Yeah, I need to learn.
If you do that, let me know.
I mean,
I'll go with you.
I've done
I
it
want to go to
before.
a
I've
CPR
learned
class.
like CPR and the proper way to do the Heimlich maneuver, but like the more
Not me.
health saving tips, you know,
If you
how to
have
save your own fucking life.
updates or comments, write to
I
me
found
on
a copy
Twitter
of all that
at
music, so now I gotta listen to music in my current library before I add all that music on to the one. Because I think Spotify
I think
only gives you
President Trump
like
is about to go back and
5,000
speak.
or 6,000 like songs.
Hang on.
I bet like all the old head
You're gonna see him in a
ex-military
second.
Marines, they're like, I've been prepared for this. Motherfuckers
In
ready
a
to
second,
laugh
President
like,
Trump is
I know how
gonna
to
take the
survive,
podium.
bitch.
Facts.
Been doing that shit for I was in fucking
We'll get back.
Afghanistan.
Hey, thank you,
Desert
Jeff
Storm,
Perot, for
2
your support.
tours.
Thank you, Jeff. Jeff Perot, thank you.
Some motherfuckers get hyped.
It's
up.
beneficial in
It's
a way.
the other priority
know how to
we
do
have
that
right
shit.
now.
If you break a
the
bone in the
DPA,
field, you know what you gotta do.
what
You
the
snap
task
that
force
bitch
is
back in
doing.
place. You
But
find
if
some
we
twine.
learn anything from this crisis, it should be never again. Never again should we have to depend on the rest of the world for our essential medicines and countermeasures.
And by the way, we've cut them out also, to be honest. We've stopped orders going from certain places, and in a couple of places, like we had a big order going to Italy on important outfits and some ventilators, and it was going to Italy. They made the order a long time ago, and I said, you gotta let it go. They had an order, and I could have cut it. Under the act, I could have cut it. I said, nope, can't do that. You gotta let it go. You know, they have big problems. We had an order going to Spain, and I said, let it go. I could have stopped it. I said, let it go. We're going to be fine. I said, let it go. So it works that way also. One other thing as to your question, oftentimes, and we've told this to the governors, Mike, we've been very strong on this, if you think there's bidding between federal government and state, let us know and we'll drop out immediately. Or you drop out and we lower the price.
Against each other.
No. If we're bidding against each other, I said find out who it is. And usually they know. Everyone knows. And we're notified, and we get notified, and we'll either drop out or they'll drop out. But we have another problem. There are 151 countries out there beyond the states. There are 151 countries that have this problem, and they're ordering too. It's really a mess. Now, in a little while, the hardest thing to get are the ventilators because they're, it takes a while to build them. And we have thousands of them being built right now. In a little while, they'll be worth about $5. But right now, they're very valuable. And we're going to have a lot of them being shipped. In fact, that's why General Motors called up before, Mary. That's why others called up. 2 days ago, they called up that they're all in production. And they're starting to arrive in a week and a half. But there'll be a time when we're going to build stockpiles. By the way, the states should have been building their stockpile. We have almost 10,000 in our stockpile, and we've been building it, and we've been supplying it. But the states should be building. We're a backup. We're not an ordering clerk. We're a backup. And we've done an unbelievable job. Like, for instance, who ever heard of a governor calling up, sir, can you build us a hospital of 2,500 rooms? And we built it. Can you build us 4 medical centers? We built it. Can you deliver a ship, a hospital ship, with 1,000 rooms? And we did it. And we did it in Los Angeles, too. We've done an unbelievable job. These people. And thousands of people behind them. But we're a backup. Ideally, those hospitals would have had all this equipment. Ideally, those states should have had all this equipment. And I think they will the next time. You heard the case where thousands of ventilators could have been had at a very inexpensive price 3 years ago. And a certain state decided not to exercise that right because they wanted to build a road or they wanted to build something else because it's big money. You're talking about, I think it was $1 billion. You're talking about a lot of money for something that may never happen. Because normally on a ventilator, other than a pandemic or an epidemic, you wouldn't need anything like this. Hospitals have 3 ventilators, big hospitals, and they get by with it. And now they want thousands. I mean, they want thousands of ventilators. You call up a governor and they'll say, sir, could you send us 40,000 ventilators? Nobody's ever heard of a thing like this. So they've done some job. Let me just tell you, when Secretary Mnuchin spoke, they want you to call not .com, but SBA.gov, okay, for the application and for information. Okay, so it's SBA, small business, SBA.gov. Okay?
Trying to listen to the president. See
Yeah,
what
let's
he's
go,
saying.
please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. President. I want to follow up from a question yesterday regarding your administration's denial of the expansion of the Obamacare's special enrollment period in the wake of this pandemic. In your own words, VP Pence gave a 5-minute non-answer, but people facing this pandemic illness and even
Yo,
worse,
what's
most
the,
experts say that having health
what's the
care
price of
is
gas where
critical
you at,
to our
bro?
nation's health and financial well-being. Can you assure Americans tonight that you will reopen Obamacare marketplace so that this time of combined health
we're doing better
and
than that.
financial
Yeah,
crisis?
no, I understand the question. We're doing better than that. We're going to try and get a cash payment to the people, and we're working out the mechanics of that with legislature. So we're going to try and get them a cash payment because just opening it up doesn't help as much. So we're going to work it out. So we're going to try and get for that certain group of people, it's a certain group of people, a cash payment. Go ahead.
I really want to ask you about masks, but I also just want to follow up on a couple of hanging threads there. Just the question earlier about the bidding each other on those markets.
Well, they have that, and they have to work that out. What they should do is they should have, long before this pandemic arrived, they should have been on the open market just buying. There was no competition. You could have made a great price. The states have to stock up. It's like one of those things. They waited. They didn't want to spend the money because they thought this would never happen. And their shelves, in some cases, were bare. And by the way, in some cases, they weren't. They were
I hate when I agree with this motherfucker, yo. That shit be hurting me, but yeah. And that's the
But
thing,
in some
man. Facts
cases,
is
their
facts.
shelves were bare.
States
So the best thing
are
they can do
basically
is when times become
independent
normalized,
governments,
and they will,
and the
hopefully soon.
federal government
And actually,
handles
we have a
things
lot of
where
excess
states need to
material
interact
because
with
some
each
of
other
it's being
for the
done
most
right
part,
now
you
in
know what I'm
terms
saying?
of
But states can
protective
regulate
gear,
themselves and
protective
spend their
outfits.
budget,
A lot's
their
being
annual
done.
budget
It's gonna be-
accordingly, whatever
within
their
6
state
months,
budget
it's gonna
is.
be
And so it is kind of
hopefully
up to the
it's
states.
stacked
Whatever
up
you
for
want to
the next
invest
year.
in your fucking
We
state,
are
you
doing
take your
that,
budget
and the
and invest in that
Admiral's
shit.
done
You want to invest in
fantastic
roads? That's
job.
awesome. You want to
Senator
invest in
Schumer wrote a letter
education?
today, and he
That's
said, "You
great.
should put a
You want to
military
invest in
manager."
your
I said, "Well, Chuck, if
your
you
medical
know a
system?
little bit
That's
more, we have
then do
one
that
of the most
shit.
highly respected
And like you
people
said, the federal
in
government
the
is a
military.
backup.
And that's what he does too, very professional.
You can't
And
you
he's
can't
in
deny
charge.
that shit. What the fuck
Chuck didn't
what he's
do
saying
that.
right now?
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mr. President, you tweeted this morning about your call with
I mean, he trying to throw motherfuckers under the bus, and he said, well, we know a certain state who did this, and
10 million.
so he throwing motherfuckers under the bus,
Not
but
what they're agreeing to. Can you be more specific about what?
I don't know what they're agreeing to. I think they might agree to more than that. Look,
Did he
Russia,
tell you that, sir?
yeah, he did say that actually. Russia talked about 10 million barrels. Russia and Saudi Arabia are fighting over this, and as everybody knows, it's really killing an industry, hurting Russia badly, hurting Saudi Arabia badly. I said, this is an easy one. It should be an easy one.
yeah, what's the
And
price of gas where y'all
it may
at,
be
yo?
10, and it may be more than that. I was actually told it may be 10, as I told somebody before. It may be 10, and it may be more than that. Maybe it's 15. Maybe it goes up to 15. Could be as high as 15. And there's a tremendous oversupply right now. That industry was oversupplied before the virus, and when the virus came along, they lost 35-40% of the world. And there's an unbelievable, you can't get a ship now. Every ship is loaded to the gills, sitting out someplace in the ocean. They're storage tanks. They're not even ships, they're storage tanks. So it would be great for Russia. It would be great for Saudi Arabia. I hope they make that deal, but that's what they told me. They said well, I think it'll be hopefully soon. I think hopefully they'll announce something soon. Now, Can a deal be broken? Can something happen where it doesn't happen? I guess. In which case, there's another alternative. But I'd rather not see that other alternative. I hope they can make it. They both want to make a deal. And they're both smart. They love their countries. They want to make a deal. It's good, but it's also good for the world if they do, because you save an industry. Yeah, go ahead, in the back.
What do you mean by cash payments?
I'm going to let Mike, because we went over this very specifically, and I'll let you talk about it, Mike, because you responded last time.
Right, thank you, Mr. President. As I said yesterday, the President's put a priority on ensuring that no American has to worry about the cost of coronavirus testing, and we've been working every day to make sure that Americans don't have to worry about the cost of treatment. And at this point, the White House Coronavirus Task Force is working on a proposal for the President to use some of the $100 billion that we're making available to hospitals to compensate the hospitals directly for any coronavirus treatment that they provide to uninsured Americans. We're working out the details of that. The President will make a final decision tomorrow. We expect an announcement, but the President's made it very clear. We don't want any American to worry about the cost of getting a test or the cost of getting treatment. And we've expanded coverage through Medicaid. We've expanded coverage through Medicare. Health insurance companies around the country, including Blue Cross, just today announced that all of their members will be waiving all co-payments on coronavirus treatment. But for those some 30-odd million uninsured Americans, the President has directed the Coronavirus Task Force to find a way to make sure that they know we will find a way to pay for your coronavirus treatment. And the President will be addressing that and announcing that tomorrow.
Mr. President, a point of clarification and then a follow-up question. Yesterday you said that you spoke to
You know what?
Governor
You can't even joke like that, Chris. I'm calling CDC on you right now. You done contaminate my
No, but I
stream.
talked to him about it.
Hello?
And he wants to do what's right for
I
the
got
people
one.
of Florida. He's been a great governor.
Nah,
You
he
can see that
coughing.
just
He
by his
coughing right now.
popularity, which is extraordinary. We're proud of him. He's
Yeah.
done a fantastic
Y'all
job.
on the
He
way?
made the decision. But we spoke before he made
I'll
the
holler at
decision.
you after you get them
He
shots,
said
bro.
that he is considering putting people who are suspected of having coronavirus or who have tested positive for it in isolation centers, and that he could
That I
actually
haven't
tell
heard.
you.
That I haven't.
So he hasn't consulted you.
I haven't heard that. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ebony
They
Dowling
about to
from
come
New
get
York
you right
Post.
now.
A few hours ago, Mayor de Blasio, Mayor of New York, said
You,
that New Yorkers
contagious.
leaving their homes should wear masks. They should also wear masks when they're with other people. Are you considering that kind of recommendation on federal level? And if you are, how would you prevent a rush on N95 masks?
Well, I think they're going to be coming out with regulations on that, and if people want to abide by them, frankly, I don't think they'll be mandatory, because some people don't want to do that.
Y'all
But
just smack that shit though.
if people want it, as an example of the masks, if people wanted to wear them, they can.
Because
If
I'm
people
not a
wanted to use
lightweight.
scarves, which
but
they have, many people have
I've
them,
been smoking some shitty
they
ass
can. In many
weed
cases, the
past couple
scarf is
days.
better,
nigga.
it's thicker. I mean, you can, if you, depending on the material, it's thicker. But
said he got
they
it
can do
best.
that if they want. Now, a recommendation's coming out, we'll see what that recommendation is,
Any
but
recommendations?
I will say this, they
I'm
can
doing
pretty
a hand
much
sketch of
decide
what I
for
want my
themselves
hands
right
to
now.
be. Because I like so many pictures, but I want them to be specific things on each finger. So I just trace my hand, and I'm just like drawing a rough one out.
Here, the WHO, even the Surgeon General have talked about various studies that show that masks, in addition to maybe not even being helpful to protecting people, may actually increase the rates of illness because people touch the masks and they touch themselves. Can you talk a little bit about just the evolution of
Maybe I
thinking
will
on
ask
this?
Dr. Brooks. And you might mention that other point also.
Thank you.
That's a girl
So
movie.
I hope you got
You know,
from the
what's
conference
this?
today that we're
But, like,
triangulating
I think you
data
should
that we
probably bring the
know
black.
from
I feel like
the case
I don't know, it's too much
numbers,
black
the
lady.
testing numbers,
Maybe
the
take it off
supply chain numbers to create an integrated picture
Like,
so
change up
that
the
we
black a
can
little bit,
really
but I like the
support
colors.
hospitals in their
Which,
needs. And I think that level of
me too.
granularity is really
You don't
critical.
want to do that, then just
Secondly, I just want to make the point that we really applaud the governors that are looking at a whole of state
It's
or a
not for
whole
me,
of
but
metro
those are fire.
approach. And what do
I
I mean
personally
by
will.
that?
Yeah.
The United States, going into this, had about
Why
160,000
don't you do that with
ventilators
the black
across the
but with
United
other
States,
colors?
and another 60 to
black
70,000
part and then
anesthesia
put the-
machines.
Put the
That's about 5 times what most of the European countries have.
Keep 'em
But
white
it's a
when
matter
you
of
don't put the
distribution
black and
to
then do
need,
this
and
red.
I really
Still-
applaud the
still do
governors that
this
are bringing
color.
together their public
Yeah, that's like
hospitals
orange.
with their
Yeah, that's
more
not cool.
private hospitals
So
and their
basically,
visibility
black
across their
here
state.
and bring it here.
Because
That's
what
what
we
I'm
tried
saying.
to
Put
talk
some more
about
black right here.
yesterday is
Bring the
every
black
state,
down right
every
there,
county
and
is
that's
different.
it.
That's why we're looking
Keep
at it
this
at
white.
that level of
You don't have to put
granularity.
the light green.
And as we move through
D1,
this
what up, bro?
epidemic, the
You don't have to put the
needs
light
need to
green.
be very
And the
tailored
check mark
to those
red.
counties
Do
and
that,
frankly
yeah.
those hospitals.
Did you
I
send
mean, there's
them?
a reason
Right,
why
sure,
the
sure.
president
There
and
was
Mr.
some,
Kushner have been very much involved in finding out what the public hospitals need. Why is that? Because the public hospitals sometimes have the weakest supply chain because they're often sometimes not as attractive to private sector distributors. Or they may be too busy
Those are good
caring
too.
for the needs of patients to be
What else
really
is
on
there?
top of their order forms and their supply
I
chain.
like those.
So really listening to the community that's at the front of this fight and getting feedback from those specific communities, no matter where they are, and listening to the frontline healthcare workers, because it's their reality that is important to all of us, whether you're the mayor or the governor or the federal government. And if they're saying they need something, we have to work together
what
to
it do, bro?
supply that. And so that's what you're seeing with this triangulation. Every county will move through this differently, and that allows
Trying to figure out
us to
some
move around these vital
color
issues
patterns
that protect
from my
the frontline
homeboy shoes,
healthcare
yo.
workers and protect the patients through the ventilators to
Y'all
make
rock
sure
that shit right
the
there?
supply chain is aligned with the need as it happens. Now, you have to have very good data.
Now let me get a poll real quick. So this right here is the blue, white, and gray. Would you rather have that color scheme like that?
So I just wanted to say one
Or
other thing about testing. Just
would
to
you
give
rather
the
have
bottom line data of what we're seeing.
the
We
black, white,
appreciate
and
that
red
those who are
color scheme
reporting,
like
not
that?
everyone is reporting yet. And this is part of us trying to understand at a very granular level. We do have 2 states that do have 35% positives, and that's New York and New Jersey. So that confirms very clearly that that's a very
The blue
clear
and gray
important
ones?
hot zone.
Mm.
Louisiana.
The second
though,
one,
has
see, he like them
26%
right
of the
there.
tests are positive.
Dude.
Michigan, Connecticut, Indiana, Georgia,
Alright, for
Illinois,
dudes,
that
if
should
you're a
tell you where
dude,
the
would you
next
rock
hotspots
those?
are
I'll
coming.
rock flowers
Are
on my
at
fucking
15%
shoes, yo.
test positive, and then
I rock the hell
Colorado,
out that
DC,
shit,
Rhode
yo.
Island, and Massachusetts are at 13%. There's a significant number of states still under 10%, every one that I didn't discuss. California and Washington remain steady at an 8% rate. So what we're seeing
Blue, we got 2 for blue.
testing improving, more
And
testing
one
being
for the
done.
black and orange.
Still a high level of negatives in states without hotspots, allowing them to
Oh,
do
the
more of the
Longhorn colors.
surveillance and containment. And then prioritizing this new rapid test kit to those areas that may not have the same amount of access to the Indian Health Services and to the public health institutions and the public health and state labs, so that they can use that and start forward leaning into surveillance. Now, we know that our people waiting for tests, and they're waiting for tests because when these areas became when they got onto the logarithmic curve, prioritize people whose decisions, where the test decision would make it critical for their care. And so
Incredible
we
Hulk Jones.
prioritized hospitals and we prioritized
They do say
nurses and
pink.
doctors and frontline workers. So that means if you went through a drive-through or you went through your doctor, you could have that delay. So the masks. So what I tried to give you is how we're using data. in a
I
very
actually
granular way.
like
And so
those.
there
I don't know. It's something about red, black, and white, yo.
when you look at communities that have oftentimes utilized masks in general.
No to the flowers, pimp. You wouldn't wear that, bro? You crazy.
Sick and have used their masks in public. And we've looked at the rate of this COVID-19 in those populations. And then we're looking at the scientific evidence to bring those 2 pieces together. Let me just say one thing though. The most important thing is the social distancing and washing your hands. And we don't want people to get an artificial sense of protection because they're behind a mask. Because if they're touching things, remember your eyes are not in the mask. So if you're touching things and then touching your eyes, you're exposing yourself in the same way. So we don't want people to feel like, oh, I'm wearing a mask, I'm protected and I'm protecting others. You may be protecting others, but don't get a false sense of security that that mask is protecting you exclusively from getting infected, because there are other ways that you can get infected, because the number of asymptomatic and mild cases that are out there. And so this worries us, and that's why the debate is continuing about the mask, because we don't want, when we're trying to send a signal that every single person in this country needs to stay 6 feet away from everybody.
I gotta
That
figure
needs to be
something out.
washing their hands constantly.
I was gonna do like
Send
an
a
image or
signal
something
that
on
we
it,
think
but I
a
think I might
mask
just
is
do a hot ass
equivalent
color
to
scheme
those
instead.
pieces. So when the advisory comes out, it will be an additive piece if it comes out, rather than saying this is a substitute for. And we want to make sure everybody understands it is not a substitute for the presidential guidelines that have already gone out, and to be absolutely clear about that.
How much you charge?
About the test,
Don't break your neck
As we're
first.
seeing, with what you're saying, that
$50 a shit.
a high number of these tests could be producing false
And it's
false
the
negatives.
product and all that
So,
shit and everything too.
Of the Roche and
That's all I think
Astra,
about an image. Like,
as many as 1 in
for an
3
image, it has
tests
to be
might
like
be providing false
$7,500.
negatives. I thought maybe you could
That would
talk a little
almost
about
be
the science.
impossible with having 35% positives. If that was true, you would have 100% positive or
No, just wear a hoodie,
66%
nigga, and
positive.
shit.
So
Same,
what I can tell
protected
you
just
is
as
the
much.
number of positive
Nothing.
tests is tracking very closely with the number
Like,
of
yo,
cases
somebody
diagnosed.
caught the chick on the subway.
I will look into that. I look at the
Yeah, the bitch had gloves on.
every night.
Right, she had some latex gloves on with a bag of McDonald's, eating her fries with the gloves on. Like, bitch, everything you done touched all day with your gloves on, now you touching your food with that. You ain't even take your gloves off to eat your food. Like, what is you doing?
To make sure for
What is you doing?
She thought she was
She,
being
Doing
the right way, doing the right thing.
This is
Yeah, I'm protecting eating my food the right
Oh, you gotta touch everything with your gloves on. Oh my
And that
god, yo.
range reflects also what we're seeing with the hot spots and the number of cases. And frankly, I mean, we hate to talk about it, but it also tracks with the hospitalizations independent of diagnosis and the mortality together.
That's why I say you put the full face mask on. You can't touch your eyes if you want to.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm
You
still
can't scratch your
looking
eye
for
if you want to with that shit on.
from reporting. I have 600.
That shit prevents everything.
Tests reported in. We've done 1.3 million. So there is, and it could be those sites. So we do need to see all the bill
But like, it's not,
said you need
that's
to
how it's
report.
supposed to look.
We're still not receiving
The
100%.
rows instead, there's all these lines, but still have the lines up
The
there.
sample collection took
Not
1
this
minute,
finger.
results were reported back in 15 minutes. I realize you're the president of the United States.
I wanted to, like, wrap around, though, like, I
everyone
wanted to
get
be
to take a test that
on my
works that
hand, but
quickly
then I
and
wanted
get
it to come up
results
to like
that
here, but wrap around my
So
wrist.
these are new tests,
Like cuff my
and we have
wrist.
prioritized the groups that we think have the least access to testing.
What up, guys?
We mean by
Yo, I
that.
got that
We
fucking,
mean the Indian Health Service. They're often in remote areas, rural areas.
I got the DLC for that, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And me and goddamn Blunt Move was playing that shit last night, yo, doing the Sam Fisher missions, yo. Them shit was tough, yo. They got a new mode on that shit. It's like a fucking, I guess they call it immersion, but it's basically hardcore where you lose all your HUD and like in a normal game they put this fucking weird ass gear score in there now. Like, I don't like that anyway, but in the immersion mode they turn off your gear score and all that other shit. But I think like tonight I might try to play some online like PvP immersion mode and see how that shit is. I think that shit might be hot, yo.
So what did you buy? What was the package you bought?
It was the season 1. Cause it had like, you can buy the fucking, they got this one part called Deep State, and that's a standalone DLC. It's $20 fucking. It's $19.99 or something. It was like $19. I think it's $19. And then the season 1 pass is $30. So I'm like, let me just spend the fucking $30 and get all of it instead of just getting the one little thing on there. But yo, it's fun as shit, bro. Like, I haven't played it in a minute, so like I said, we played for about 2 hours, but the first hour of that shit, I was just trying to get back used to the buttons. I couldn't remember how to do shit on that fucking game, yo. How to change my weapons, how to change my throwables, my god, man. And right now it's like I still got to get back up in that.
What's up, D1?
I still got to goddamn like get my controls back down pack, yo. But I've been playing a bunch of those free games lately. I'm definitely gonna, since I've just put some money back in that shit too, I'm gonna play that shit for a couple hours tonight, yo.
Ooh. Chat your teeth.
Drinking that gin. Yo, that shit. Feel like I can fucking blow a goddamn flame out my mouth, yo. That's enough of that. Let me get one of them bars out that bag. Thank you. So we're actually listening to Steve Luckner, but he's listening to the president right now.
Every American following the guidelines to a T, and I can tell by the curve, and as it is today, that not every American is following it. And so this is really a call to action. We see Spain, we see Italy, we see France, we see Germany, when we see others beginning to bend their curves. We can bend ours, but it means everybody has to take that same responsibility as Americans.
Mr. President, Mr. President, can I have a quick follow-up on oil, please? In your conversations with Russia and Saudi Arabia, did you have to make any concessions to get them to agree to cut their production? Like, did you agree to cut U.S. production of oil?
We didn't discuss that. They want to do that. That's good for their countries, and we did not discuss that.
NBC News has learned the Navy is set to fire the captain of the USS Theodore Roosevelt after he raised red flags about the COVID-19 outbreak on his ship. It appears as if he's being punished for trying to save the lives of the sailors in his command. What's your assessment?
I heard somebody ran the train off the track, trying to smash the train into the damn ship that was out there in Florida somewhere.
I don't agree with that at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Yeah.
Thank you.
This is an order.
You said once again that New York got off to a late start and they should have pushed harder. Governors and other state leaders say they rely on the federal government to assess the situation and how risky it is.
Yeah, this is an order. Why, you want one? Mimosa? I can get you one now if you want one, bro. It ain't nothing but a thing, bro. It ain't nothing but a thing, bro. That's what I do, man. You gotta let me see the painting first. I mean, you gotta let me see the picture first. But my starting price is $400. I don't touch nothing for less than $400. And you gotta pay your own shipping. But on the truth though, oh, the glare is so terrible. Do I have any other paintings up here without? I'm trying to show you something up close. Yeah, that's my starting price. Oh, it don't matter, bro. Even if it is small. Even if it's small, it got my name on it. My name worth at least $400. That's why my standard size canvas is a 18 by 24 inch canvas. And so that's standard with my $400 minimum price. So even if you just get my basic canvas, you'll get a nice size painting. If you want something smaller than the 18 by 24, somebody's like, I want like a 12 by 14. Okay, I'm gonna still charge you at least $400. It don't matter how small it get. Like, my name is on it. You know? Anything I touch is it at least worth that. You know, at least. At the bare minimum. You know? Cause I'm the shit. You know? This is an investment for you. Your little $400-500 investment in 15 years, 20 years, that should be a goddamn $40,000 painting. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come up. I'm gonna sell it to you for $500-600. You gonna sell it to somebody else for $40,000. You gonna make all the money off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then they gonna take it to France or some way. Then they gonna sell that shit for $500,000. And that's how they do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You man, invest in that shit now while it's cheap, bro. Oh, I don't do logos. This is fine artwork, bro. This is fine portraiture that goes in galleries and museums. I don't do logos and name tags and all that shit. And if I did, I'd probably still charge you about $400 for that shit, cause my name on it. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Oh, I appreciate you asking too. I get that question all the time. You do tattoos? No. You do logos? No. You want to work on my t-shirt design? Nope.
Are you leaving the room?
Now, if you want me to paint a fine oil painting, I'll do that. I'll leave all that other shit up to the illustrators and the graphic designers and motherfuckers who got computers and laptops and all that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? If I do any design or logo work, that shit is probably for myself. Something that I need that I ain't want to pay somebody else to do.
I think they love America. I think the Iranians love America. I think they'd love to be free.
Iran don't love America.
Just some of the things that
nobody loves America, really, bro. The whole world hates us. We're fat, lazy, and we're stupid.
Real estate deals in Orlando.
On
they had
average.
beautiful buildings all over Iran, apartment houses, and they were very successful.
Whole country.
And
But
then
they
when
made it
had
like
to
this.
go in,
They made it like this by
They
design.
remember that.
And now they're wondering why, like, we can't figure shit out in the health crisis. Because you made everybody lazy.
And we're not looking for change. We're not looking for government takeover.
The most advanced country. I really do think our technology, like, we have so much technology, yo. Like, if the power goes out, we use everything from electricity, yo. We didn't have electricity, man, motherfuckers wouldn't know what to do. In third world countries, where they're just getting solar panels that have lights for a certain amount of hours throughout the evening, like, these motherfuckers, that shit wasn't even phase their ass not to have electricity. Not the slightest. Let our fucking lights go out.
giving them $150 billion, giving them $1.8 billion in cash.
Think about their phone.
That's it. Oh, I can't charge my
I'm
phone.
not worried about staying warm or nothing like that, but my phone is gonna die.
I have a moral responsibility.
Have I done Kobe Bryant?
If they
I don't
need
paint
help,
celebrities,
I
bro.
would certainly
Because
consider
I'm too original for that shit, man.
the United Nations.
This is another question I get all the time. Yo, Bubbles, appreciate you coming in the stream. Welcome to Art and Education. Seems like you're the first time in here, bro. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. But I don't paint celebrities at all. When Nipsey Hussle died, and it's weird, like, people try to paint celebrities as soon as they die. Like, if you were a Kobe Bryant fan, you would have did art when he was, like, coming up back in the day. When he was actually in the league doing his thing. That's when you would have, like, made art to honor him. And so that he can, you know, enjoy it and see how many people he inspired in life. But as soon as Michael Jackson died, our Prince dies, our Kobe Bryant, our Nipsey Hussle, and then you want to see all these murals and all these paintings and all these drawings. Like, I don't do no shit like that. I don't paint celebrities to start with just because everybody paints them already. Like, how many Kobe Bryant drawings and paintings are there? You know, and then like, did you paint Kobe Bryant? No, that shit has been done already 1,000 times over. Why am I going to do the same fucking thing that everybody else is doing? That's not being original. That's not being creative. Oh, a celebrity died. I better hurry up and paint his picture. The next celebrity dies. I better hurry up and paint his picture. This celebrity just died. Like, I hate motherfuckers that do that shit, man. Keep coming up with your own shit. That's like your only reason to paint, because some stupid shit like that, like some tragic accident. Let me do this real quick. That's crazy. Getting paid off someone else's pain. I'm not worried about making bank, man. You know, I thought about that shit in the beginning, but as an artist, if that's the only thing you're worrying about is making money, you're just gonna have to, you know, do some mass production, like bullshit for the most part. But if you just, I like doing this because I like doing it, bro. I'm good at this shit and I enjoy it. If I never sold a painting, I'm not gonna stop painting. You know what I'm saying? I like doing this shit. If somebody want to buy a painting from me, that's great. Awesome. If somebody want to buy one of my paintings, fantastic. I appreciate it. But if nobody don't buy this shit, or if I stop streaming, nobody don't watch this shit, I'ma still be in here fucking painting because I enjoy the paint. I enjoy that shit. Man. Yeah, and painting celebrities ain't original. Ain't nothing original about that shit. You ever painted Bob Marley? You ever painted Tupac? You ever painted Biggie Small? No. Why? That shit not original. And then the whole thing of like idolizing celebrities and athletes. I don't do that shit. I don't watch fucking sports. I'm a big movie buff, but I don't idolize fucking actors, movie stars, and all that shit. They just regular people. I'd rather paint regular people. You know what I'm saying? Everyday people just like me and you. You sitting there playing your game and me doing whatever. I'd rather paint people like us. We important too. Shit. I ain't got to be no goddamn athlete or some movie star to be important for somebody to want to paint me. You know? That's why I'll paint my damn self. And I'll paint my damn self. And I'll paint my damn self. You know why? Because I'm just as important as fucking Kobe Bryant. You know, I add just as much to the world as a Kobe Bryant. I don't need to paint somebody else. Some famous person. You know what I'm saying? She is just as important as Kobe Bryant. All lives matter. If there was a God, creating an image of God would be graven, and you would be smited by said God. This gin biting me back, yo.
Can know.
Let me get another one of the bars. I got a whole case of these shits I need to eat. Yo, if the apocalypse really does happen, yo, I got kind bars for years, son. Kind bars for years. What? I'll just eat like 5 of these a day. How much protein in here? Five grams of protein. I actually do have a painting that's titled, I Met God, She Was Black. It's downstairs in my living room. Well, this isn't a protein bar. It's just like a trail mix bar, like I don't know.
It could have protein in it, but
That's not. It's really just nuts and chocolate and caramel. Yeah, but it's not like a protein bar per se, but it just has a lot of protein in it because it's mostly nuts. So this has a little granola, some dark chocolate, almonds, and some sea salt. Gluten-free. Ingredients you can see and pronounce. No sugar added. No gelatin. Just like a all natural little like. Yeah, them protein bars do have that pasty ass. I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. That's why I don't eat them shits. Like I eat a protein bar like if I do a good workout and I gotta be on the run, because normally I'd rather do a shake. But if I'm out or something and I can't get back to the house or something, I'll eat a protein bar and grab like a muscle milk out the store or something like that. But yeah, that little pasty, chalky ass taste, I hate that shit. Even the shakes are terrible, yo. I've only found like one brand of shakes, and then out of that brand, there's only like one flavor that's not terrible. All that other shit is horrible, man. I hate that shit. But I ran out of protein shake like last month. Haven't really had any since. Y'all better start stocking up on canned goods instead of protein shake. Started putting my home gym together since all the gyms and all that shit closed. Fuck that. I'm not going back to the gym. Cancel my membership. COVID-19 shit crazy. That's your water?
it is, but you can have it because there's more waters. Or I can just give you a fresh one. You want a fresh brown one? You just keep me mine.
This one already started getting warm.
Yeah, I know you don't like really cold water. Ooh, I love cold water.
really don't.
They can't tell, but
Man.
don't he look blasted, y'all?
Chinese in the mid. Yeah, you nosy. You know my girl not white, motherfucker. What wrong with you? And if she was white, what, you racist? Oh my god, one of these dudes.
Cameras do one thing. That's a white hand. You met the paper? You seen the white hand on the paper?
No. Ain't no white people over here, bro. I don't even think I ever had a white person in my house. Oh. What? I'm just saying, I'm being honest.
But not that you've never dated somebody white.
Yeah. What, are you white?
So you saying you've never dated somebody
No,
white?
I'm asking, are you white though?
No.
Okay then, that's what he trying to get at to my, oh, just cause she light skinned that don't mean she white, bro. her parents aren't white. Neither one of them. My bad. Yo, that water went down so smooth though.
I hate when
That agua. That's some high quality H2O. Oh, you too? Mm-mm. It's all good. It is all good, my brother. Motherfucker said, is that a white hand?
I'm done.
I swear.
You got one of those fancy erasers, like one of those really big ones?
Mm-hmm.
It's in that container. Okay.
It should be in one of those. Got tons of supplies in it.
Cause I seen it before. It was on the table one day.
The big orange one or
Nah, it was
red one?
white. That was white. Not me, y'all.
What?
Oh no, okay.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it
god.
was white.
The gummy racers?
No, it was just a big fat white eraser. You make big mistakes.
I
Did I throw it in the drawer maybe? It's there.
You looked in the second one?
What, that one? That has a drawer?
No, you looked in both of those
Yeah, I
cases?
looked in both, yeah.
I don't know. I was drawing at work. I don't know if I took it to work with me or not.
Alright, I see some other erasers you have, but it's definitely not the one I saw.
Yeah.
The one you had was white and it had a blue, like, cardboard around it.
White with blue cardboard.
Yes.
What are you talking about? Oh. I know which one you're talking about.
Big and rectangular square.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know where that shit at.
It's alright, I found one that works good enough, I think.
Y'all guys know anybody personally with COVID-19 yet? Y'all know people catching this shit out there? Shit getting crazy in the streets. Y'all motherfuckers ain't ready for this shit. Y'all know it. Scared. Y'all ain't ready for the COVID-19. Why that shit coming to get you? Went to the grocery store today. Still ain't no tissue in that bitch. I say, God damn. What the fuck? Why the tissue company just stopped making tissue, yo? As soon as the truckload of tissue come in, like everybody running up in there taking that shit right from the goddamn truck. They don't even let that shit hit the shelf.
Selling it out the back for
Yo, throw it
$10
out,
a pop.
straight out the back of the truck, yo. You got the inside connect if you know the manager who work at the grocery store. Yo, like, yo, Jason, when y'all next shipment coming in? Yo, they say Tuesday morning, 9:30. The truck should be here about 9:30. I'm waiting in line ready to get. Where you going? To the store? For what? None of your business, nigga. None of your business. Somebody told me something. That shit's stupid. I keep telling motherfuckers, yo, I ain't buy toilet tissue since November 2019, yo. I ain't had to buy tissue since November. And you know what? I swear, we ain't halfway through the year yet, but I might not have to buy tissue this year. I might not have to even buy no tissue this year, yo, at all. Cause I already stocked. I just like buying. Like, I hate shopping. You don't even know how much I hate going to the grocery store. Especially when you need shit, you gotta go to Walmart for and shit. Like, man, I hate that shit, man. Standing in line behind some fat, sweaty motherfucker, some loud ass kids. Motherfucker wanna push their carts all close to you and shit, or walk slow down the aisles and all that. Man, I hate that shit. So when I go shopping, I try to get like a bunch of shit, so I don't have to come back again for a long time. Yo, fuck this. I try to do all this shit. I got like 8 bars of deodorant, motherfucking 4-5 things of shower gel. That's how I just buy shit, yo, just so you don't have to come back. And sometimes they sell you packs of shit like, oh, you get the double pack of shampoo and conditioner. All right, well, let me get 2 of them shits then. So I'll come back in this bitch for months. I don't need shampoo for months. I don't need soap for months, toothpaste, anything. Laundry detergent, toilet tissue, napkins, all that shit. Just get enough so, like I said, I ain't no really, I don't even call it prepping. Once again, I call that shit laziness and just hating to go shopping. Like, I just hate to do that shit all the fucking time. Some people gotta go to the store for regular shit like every week or every other week. Like, how you like doing that shit? If I go to the store every week, it's for like produce. If I need some lettuce or some onions or tomatoes, and I'm about to cut that shit out right now. I'm about to grow my own motherfucking onions while the season warm. and get my own motherfucking lettuce. Cut all that shit out. But motherfuckers be in the store every week. I gotta go pick up some more tissue and some eggs. Why you ain't buy enough of that shit the last time? We just bought tissue last week. I use it all. Well, buy enough to last. Now motherfuckers want to keep the shelves all empty. Now can't nobody buy no damn tissue. Y'all motherfuckers crazy, bro. Y'all need to get it. Hey, when this shit over with, everybody need to go get a Sam's Club card or BJ's card or Costco's card or whatever kind of wholesaler, bulk supplier that's local to your general area. You need to go get a membership for that motherfucker and keep your house. This should teach everybody a lesson. Everybody. You need 2 weeks of everything in the house. You need 2 weeks worth of food. You need 2 weeks worth of water. You need 2 weeks worth of toilet tissue in the house at all times. Go get you a membership for the bulk suppliers. So y'all don't have to keep doing this shit, man. This shit ridiculous. Yeah, right. Costco is the people's. Gotta go back to work tomorrow, though. You are an essential worker. None of y'all ain't sick, nigga. Clock in. Clock in, homie. You be alright. The check is in the mail. Check is in the mail. But all you gotta say is, I don't think I feel too good. Oh, you don't? You need to take your ass home right now. Go ahead home. Go take your temperature. And then the next day call in like, yo, I feel a whole lot better. They might not let you come back though. Once you say you don't feel good that first time, they might not let you back in there until you test negative. I already know I'm gonna use that shit one time before this shit over with. Yo, I'm just calling like an hour before I gotta go to work. Like, yo, yo, I don't feel too good right now. You don't? Stay home. Don't come in. All right. If I start to feel better, I'll let you know. All right, you need to make a doctor's appointment. You need to go see the doctor. Gotta use that shit for this shit over with. I got sick days and vacation time too. That's the perfect time, nigga. Shit, fuck that. Think I'm playing. I'm gonna sit home and paint my bathroom. I really been procrastinating on that shit. It's a quick fix too. Like, I just need to do it. Just honestly, just take the time out to do that shit. Cause now I'm getting tired of looking at that shit. But I knew it was gonna happen. I tried to do it the quick way anyhow. You know how hard wallpaper is to come off a sheetrock, motherfucker. And so somebody who had this house before me, not the whole wall, but just like the little strip of decorative, like the little flower panel shit. Man, they got that shit going right up against the top of the wall. Man, I tried to scrape that shit off. That shit wouldn't come off in some spots, man. I said, fuck, I paint over that bitch. And now, after about a year of hot steam in them showers, man, all that shit done bubbled up and cracked off. Now I'm like, damn. Now I gotta scrape that bitch and mud that bitch and paint that bitch over. But like I said, it's basically just around the top of the wall. Like, I don't gotta paint the whole fucking bathroom wall, just where that border was still up there. That shit look raggedy. I swear it looks so fucking raggedy. Like, ugh. But I'm too fucking lazy to do it because I already painted the bathroom one time. Even though, like I said, I know I was a contract construction painter for fucking years. I was like, this bullshit paper gonna come back on me. Watch, that shit gonna bubble up. That shit ain't even take, 2-3 years. Just in the first year, that shit gonna bubble up and crack. You son bitch. That's why nobody don't like wallpaper no more. It's fucking retarded. Why don't you just paint the fucking wall? You can put stencils with paint or whatever, man. Don't put wallpaper on the walls, man. God damn. I want to design. Motherfucker, put towels up there or something. That shit easier to come off. I say a goddamn stencil that shit up there with some damn paint. Fuck all that paper and glue, all that shit, man. Old school. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now I gotta spend half a weekend fucking scraping and scraping shit. Bullshit. Tragedy. Yo, all y'all motherfuckers crazy, man. Y'all just sitting here watching me paint like this shit normal, like the world not fucking ending, huh? What wrong with y'all? Nah, the world ain't ending, man. Y'all good. Sit back and enjoy the stream, man. I just want to see who's gonna react. Y'all still kind of crazy though. Having some motherfucking chicken parmesan for dinner. I'm already getting hungry too. How long we in here? 2 hours? Oh, we just made an hour?
You were talking.
Yeah, normally after work I'll be here for 2 hours. Now I talk for an hour and then paint for an hour. But damn, we just had 1 hour? I might get out of here early. I did have to do a little bit of running around. That's why it seems so late already. Yeah, I had to do a few things after work. Alright. So I might end the stream right here in a minute, guys, because I want to cook dinner, and I ain't gonna lie, I want to play the game for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that, Fuck that. Apocalypse, man. I'm trying to get as much video game time in as I can for they come and take me away and forcefully inoculate me with microchips and goddamn nano machines. I know how this story ends. I done read enough science fiction. I know what the fuck is gonna happen here, people. We're all gonna be robots. Simple as that. They're gonna put the microchips in us, and then they're gonna turn on the 5G and use the 5G to control the microchips in us, and then you just a mindless drone. You just a mindless drone. And now, then they just walk into the slaughterhouse, boom, and in the store. See? And this motherfucker talking about deductibilities. I'm talking about microchips and 5G, bitch. Honestly.
Already acting stupid with that 5G.
I swear, yo. That's why I think I've been getting these headaches from lately too, man. These pounding, splitting headaches. It's the microwaves. You know what I'm saying? Just frying my brain. It could have been that old brick pack Mexican weed I was smoking too, but I'm blaming it on the 5G conspiracies. Conspiracies. Alright, I'm almost at a good stopping point. I'm gonna add some paint like this. Watch, guys, watch. So put some paint here, and then as I get closer to this side, I'm gonna make it get bigger and wider. And watch, the next one, it's gonna be even wider than that one. So get a little wider like that. And see how it looks like it's spreading out and the light is coming in? It's amazing.
I think that these girls don't be getting their butt then I don't see no scars. How did the scars go away? How could they do that?
What scars?
How they get rid of the scars? Like, doesn't make the stallion. I'm trying to see if she has the scar.
You got
That's what makes me believe.
You know, sometimes it be injections.
Okay.
It's like little injection needles. You ain't got to get cut. And most of the time, what they can do now, they'll take liposuction. They'll just take your own fat from here and put it in there.
All right, that was the briefing.
Just move your shit around. Yeah, move your shit around. Take the fat from my tummy and put it in my butt.
Hours and 10 minutes long. How about?
I need a tummy tuck and an ass fluff. I don't see why they pay so much money on that shit, yo. Somebody talking about, oh, I didn't know Meg Thee Stallion ass was fake. I'm like, word. Somebody said, look at these old ass pictures. Oh yeah, that ass look way different. It's from back in the day. The back in the day booty. That booty don't look, bitch. Squats don't do it like that, bitch. What you did? You kick out that bread for that butt, ain't it? Okay. Oh, I ain't mad at you. Hey, it ain't tricking if you got it, goddammit. But that booty not organic.
Thanks also to our Periscope moderators, Isabel.
You know, you ain't got the organic butt, but I got artificial booty. I'm about to go get me some penis implants. Fuck that.
And all of our other Periscope mods.
And then that too, like, what about dudes? I see all the dudes getting fucking like wigs and shit. And some girls like, oh, I wouldn't date a dude who wear a hairpiece. Bitch, you got weave in right now. Like right now, you got weave in saying you wouldn't date a dude who wear a hairpiece. Like how hypocritical are you? How oxymoronic can you be? And see, cause I think I'm gonna just get me the fake beard, cause my shit won't connect, cause my beard hairs is just basically like whiskers and shit. So I don't got no real beard. I just want to experience that shit one time, where I rub my chin and just have a handful of hair. I want to know what that life like. You know what I'm saying? That beard life. But if I get a fake beard though, you know.
There are so many of these in the
You
United
gonna
States.
judge me because I can't grow my own facial hair? Bitch, you ain't got no edges. No edges. I mean,
I'm supposed to love you.
yeah.
Why can't you love me?
You know what I'm saying? You know, no edges, no room to talk. Have no room.
59 residents test positive in San Antonio.
All right, guys, we painted hardly any at all this afternoon, this evening. We painted very little, but this shirt is coming along nicely. Just trying to get the next time I come back, I gotta start shaping up some of these shadows in this crease right here, and this crease right here. But it looks nice. It looks nice so far, guys. D, that's what I'm about to go do, bro. I gotta go get this thing in the oven and get this thing started for. I'll be eating at 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. I can't have that. I got work in the morning because I'm an essential worker.
You had running about and you had a doctor's appointment today. That's why it's so
Yeah. Six staff have tested positive.
Like I say, this piece is looking really good. I'm really enjoying working on it. We're gonna finish up. Like I said, there's not much. A few little touches on these. Oh shit! I just touched it. Damn it. A few little spots on these shadows here. Come back, start working on detailing the hair and bring the details in the hair down over the shirt here. The hair is gonna flow over the shirt here. Now work on the background a little bit, and then actually the gold in the background. We're gonna overlay it with some of this premium, cause I don't fuck with the bullshit. We're gonna overlay it with some premium gold leaf, and so that gold circle sparkles really, really bright, yo. So once again, if this is your first time in the stream, I really do appreciate you guys coming here, checking out the artwork, chilling with us in art and education. This is an after work stream, so the after work streams are a little bit short because I still got work in the morning, guys, so I'm about to get some dinner together, just relax for a little while, play some games and whatnot. But definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I'm in here all the time. I'll be sticking with you guys with your quarantine streams, bringing you updates on COVID-19 and a bunch of beautiful portraits. Good conversations, politics, religion, social issues, anything we can find to talk about. So, Fox, once again, bro, you already know what time it is, man. Sorry you couldn't come in a little bit earlier, but I'll catch you next time. Peace, guys.